The brink of insanity. I have changed. Oh, that's me! I made it to YouTube, finally! It's about time. This was my biggest goal going into 2026. If you don't know me, I just got double jaw surgery back on December 19th, so I am on the brink of insanity. I have changed my entire life within the past couple of weeks. I shaved my head, I got a new face. I am currently writing off of protein shakes and smoothies. I will be drinking purely liquids until January 30th of 2026. I am It's Ginger John on every single social. I will put them here. As you can see, I took off the ice pack. For less than 2 weeks, the swelling is not bad at all. Pretty happy about, not pretty, really happy about the results. I had an open bite, which is essentially like your teeth are supposed to be like this. So like, see how your top, like my top row goes over top of my bottom row? That's how it's naturally supposed to be. My teeth were like this almost. Like there was like a gap. I'll insert a picture and then I'll show the after. And then here's them together. I'm incredibly happy about the result. Genuinely, I have zero regrets about the procedure. But there are a lot of different things that I have to do in order to like whatever. And part of it, you can't fully see it, but my skin is like peeling so badly. So we're gonna pop out the skincare. I worked with Panoxyl actually a couple of months ago. Actually just got paid yesterday for the Panoxyl campaign. Have my little thing here. Acne gel wash, acne creamy wash, oil control moisturizer, and then adapalene gel. I heard that after surgery, quite a few people end up getting pretty bad acne because their skin gets so dried out. So I'm really trying to get back on my skincare game. I go to school in San Diego, so I didn't necessarily really need as many skincare products because when I was at school, I was in the sun all the time and that really cleared up my acne a lot and I wasn't really struggling with my skin, but I'm kind of afraid that now that I'm in the cold weather for a much longer period of time, then I need to be careful. Something that is really odd about this process too is I lost feeling in my face. I've gotten most of it back, surprisingly, because I'm not supposed to get it back that quickly, or traditionally, you don't usually get it back that quickly. I have feeling back in my chin, my bottom lip, most of my cheek, basically anywhere you can grow a beard. I have feeling back. I am numb still here, like under my eye. I'm still numb here and I'm still numb in my top lip, so I can't feel it. Feeling is coming back, I can definitely tell, but like I'm super chapped. Shaving is not super duper fun, but I'm gonna have to anyway. So we're gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna shave. I have to be super careful with shaving because again, I can't feel part of my face, so I have to be super duper careful. Like it is such a weird sensation, like not being able to feel here, so I can accidentally cut myself so easily. So yeah, but we're gonna clean this up a little bit. Low-key might be niche, but I get really bad neck beards. And when I couldn't shave for the first like week of this process, it was like hell because I was so boof looking and my face was already big, so I already looked weird. And then I had a neck beard on top of it, so it just made me look even bigger because I don't know, like it added like a weird shadow or something. I don't know, but anyway, we're shaved. I'm actually gonna watch my own Instagram reel because I kind of forgot the order. Okay. Okay, wait, I found it. I'm gonna start with Panoxyl Acne Creamy Wash as I pour it into my sink accidentally. I promise I know how to do skincare, I just have not done it in so long. And I think there's like a benefit behind it. I think if you don't need to, you shouldn't. Like I think it just adds so much into your face and like having a good skincare routine is so important. But if your skin is already doing well naturally, then whatever. Because there was a time that I was doing too much skincare, so much so that like my acne was even worse than it was before. And a lot of that has to do with like I was filming it for content. Like I was posting daily and a lot of it was like Okay, yeah, skincare, self-care. But I was almost putting, like, I was just putting too much in my face, on my face, ever. Still crazy. Literally all I do is smile now because I've never felt so confident in my life. The swelling isn't even like gone yet at all. Like I'm still swollen, like my face is gonna get so much more snatched. I'm gonna feel so much better, and then when I can eat in a few weeks. Surprisingly, the liquid diet is not as bad as you would expect. It's definitely nowhere near fun. It's not a bad experience. But anyway, while I'm doing this, I would love for you guys to comment what your goals are for 2026. I know that I already asked that on my story, but I think that it's so important to keep each other accountable, and I want to be able to support in that. I think that this is, again, my confidence year, and I want to help other people feel more confident in their skin. I've come to the conclusion that I spent a lot of time being overly, maybe not overly, but very, very vulnerable in hopes of like, okay, this is what helps people feel seen. And I think that at the end of the day, people are wanting solidarity, not just vulnerability. I think they need to like coexist with one another. And so my biggest goal is to kind of help the beginner, because I have not gone to the gym in the longest time. In fact, I've actually only gone to the gym once in my life, and I've only ever done bodyweight workouts, which people don't believe, but I've actually never lifted more than like 50 pounds in my entire life. I literally just did bodyweight workouts and ran, but I had a pretty tricky relationship with fitness for a few years. I never struggled with food, but I did struggle with like over exercising in hopes of like trying to impress people, especially guys, because like obviously growing up gay, without fully realizing it and being ostracized by men made me have like a really bad complex, and I was just doing everything to like convince guys that I was manly enough for them. And so I got into working out over COVID, and I got like super jacked when I was like 14, and then I just kind of like rode the momentum of that. Again, that goes back to the whole point of like I want to go back to help the beginner, because I am restarting. Like I literally have to have a new diet, a new workout routine. I have to get back into running again. I have to literally, like I'm literally learning how to I'm relearning how to exist, because again, like I literally can't even eat right now. And then when I can't eat, I have to relearn how to eat, starting with soft food and then going to harder foods, like whatever. It's a long process and a long haul. And I think that I have a really difficult time with the influencer culture lately, because it's very like, oh my god, new year, new me, the rebrand. And it's like, okay, yeah, like that's awesome. Like I'm so proud of you. But ultimately at the end of the day, like 95% of the population does not have the ability to just rebrand. And that includes me. And like I'm not really rebranding, I'm literally restarting. Like I'm starting from scratch. And I think there's a difference there, which is why I want to help the person that doesn't feel comfortable going to the gym but wants to work out. That's literally the position that I'm in. That's the position that I've been in for years, because I never really felt like I had a space in the gym. And so I never went. I really want to build a community and a family that is centered around that, and obviously share my life on here in a more long form capacity, because I think that'd be really powerful. But also super random, I literally have to use baby toothbrushes to brush my teeth, because my teeth are so sensitive. What else? And then the oil contour. Oh, I forgot to say. Panoxyl adapalene, leave on gel. I actually do swear by this stuff, like genuinely. I know that I worked with them, but ultimately I really do love Panoxyl, and they have such incredible products that truly, truly work. I would low-key love to work with them again. I think that I kind of want to change up the way that I do brand deals. I think that last year I really started monetizing social media, at least tried to. And in the pursuit of that, I kind of fell into more like an inauthentic side of things. And like working with Panoxyl was really on brand. But some of the companies that I tried to work with, or like tried to work with me rather, were really inauthentic. And I had a lot of offers that I didn't take simply because they weren't sourced well or they weren't ethical. My biggest concentration for next year is doing brand deals and working with companies that are meaningful and have impact and focus on inclusion. I'm speaking it into existence now. I would love to work with the Trevor Project. I came out in May this year, actually. which is insane. I will probably have to make an entire video on my coming out story because it's a very, very long story. I came out on Instagram and I came out with a video, but that does not explain the half of it. Whew. It's not gonna come off. I put way too much on. Oh my gosh, I look like such a rookie. You look like such a rookie. My skin is gonna feel so much better afterward. It already feels better. It was really flaky because of surgery. Very weird sensations. But I also have like a medical Vaseline. I don't know if you can have that. Is there like a prescription Vaseline? Like I think it might be this. I think some of that oil stuff got in my eye. Can you like go on my lip or like you're just gonna do whatever you want? Anyway, hashtag self-care. Hashtag self-care. I know that this is probably a little bit boring. Considering it's my first video, I just kind of wanted to have a little fun with it. I am going to be posting on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat. So add me on all 4 of those. Third and final location. I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to start this journey. I'm so excited to find my footing. I think that this video is going to be a little bit experimental, and I think that it's going to not necessarily be my best work, and I'm hoping to kind of get into the groove of things. But I'm so grateful that you decided to be here and decided to watch my life and be a part of my life, and I love you so much, and I'm so glad that you're here. If you watched all the way through, then put a little wave emoji because I miss San Diego so much. I'm back in Maryland, so I'm back on the East Coast, and I really miss my warm weather and my ocean. So comment a little wave or like a beachy thing, and then I'll know that you watched all the way to the end. So I love you so much. Thanks for being here, and yeah, toodles.